So welcome again. So I'm sure you've gone through the course outline and I've taken you through the same.
Yeah.
So at least you have got an idea of what we're supposed to talk about. But without much ado,
Yeah.
I want to take you through our today's topic,
Yeah.
which is the introductory part of this language, introduction to French. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Introduction to French, very important. So let me just do this. Just share the screen. Document. So I believe you can see the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you don't mind, I will invite you to read, because I believe through reading you understand. Also, you'll allow me to close the webcam so that it doesn't block the, yes. So go ahead kindly.
Okay.
I believe you can see the screen, right?
Sure. Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, just read the first hello.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Can you read kindly?
Okay. So you want me to read loudly?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. From the first line, right?
Yeah. Introduction to French language. Kindly.
Okay. Okay. French is really a beautiful language, but sometimes it seems to be difficult to English speakers because of its complicated grammar. French and English have similarities. They use the same Roman alphabet in bracket with only a few different signs. The way of thinking and constructing sentences have much in common. We have the use of pronouns, and the tenses have lots in common. Lots of words also have the same origin. But it's also true that French language presents some important differences with the English language. French has specific pronunciation. I believe you wanted to say has or as?
It should be has. It should be has.
Okay.
Has with H, yes.
Okay, French has specific pronunciation. It has important grammatical differences which may seem difficult at the first sight. Every noun has a gender. Determinants and adjectives agree in the gender with them. B, verbs have a different conjugation for each grammatical person, and some of them are irregular. C, constructions of the sentences are sometimes different. But there is nothing to be afraid of. We will tackle these differences as we work, as and work on them in each lesson in order to allow you understand the way of speaking better.
Yes, we've winded up with that the message of hope.
Yeah.
That there's nothing much to worry.
Yeah.
We'll tackle this as we move along, and I think I said that at the introductory part of my welcoming message. And you see, people always tend to think that French language is difficult, but
Yeah.
there is hope. You already speak English, and
Yeah.
I always say that the language you speak can help you to learn another language, because as you've seen from that French letters, they have got the same origin like in English, okay? And
Yeah.
you see, English has got 26 letters. French also has 26 letters. There's only one letter that makes them 27, but it's not considered as a letter, because it's just letter C, which
Yeah.
changes depending on some voice, which you'll come to understand later on. So French letters are the same as the English letters. And what we need to pick out from this is that the sound of each of those letters is really crucial.
Yes.
Because I always say that letters come together to form a word. Words come together to form a sentence, you see. So it is just, it's just like, I always say that the foundation or the introductory part of this language is just like you're building a foundation. So
Yeah.
the duration of a house, the kind of a house you build, the most important thing is the foundation. If the foundation is well set, so it doesn't matter what comes thereafter, because the foundation is solid. And that is what I really want us to do as far as the French language is concerned. So there's nothing much to worry about this. I will take you through this journey, and that complexity or that perception people always have, that French is a difficult language, because you see, what you speak is not what you write, but what you write you're supposed to speak. Meaning that you see, there's a change of the sounds in terms of speaking, which is very, very important. And I believe as we move along, we'll come to understand this. Proceed kindly. Now the French alphabet.
Okay. French alphabet. The
Can you
alphabet.
just read what is in the bracket?
The alphabet.
Now I will take you back.
Yes.
I will take you back to the same.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it now.
Yeah.
For some few reasons.
Yeah.
Best known to the teacher. But
Yes.
I will take you back thereafter once I've taught you the French alphabet, what is silent, what is not silent, and then you will read it by yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, kindly.
Okay. Learning the French alphabet is very important because its structure is used in everyday conversation. French has 26 letters.
It's supposed to be has.
Yes.
Sorry for
yes.
that.
Has 26 letters as the English alphabet. Without it, you will not be able to say words properly, even if you know how to write those words. The better you pronounce a letter in a word, the more understood you will be in speaking the French language. Below is a table showing the French alphabet and how it is pronounced in English. And finally, examples of how those letters would sound if you place them in a word. French alphabet, English sound, pronunciation example. A. So that's what I don't know. English sound, A. Example is A as in apple, B as in boss, C S as in song before I, E, Y, or K elsewhere. C, I don't know, Mwalimu, how to pronounce this, but S as in a song, D as in David. E, I don't know how to pronounce that. E as in elephant. F, the F as in France. Okay. Yes, that's it. Hello, mwalimu.
Hello?
Hello, mwalimu.
Yes, sorry, I got a call from a colleague.
No, yeah, not at all, not at all. That's fine.
Yes, yes. So kindly proceed.
Okay, so I had read up to F. So I was saying in the middle how to pronounce that because it's written, I don't know whether that's EF/EF or something. F as in France.
Oh, you are reading the alphabets?
Yeah, yeah.
No, don't go there still. So,
Yeah.
so I just wanted you to read this paragraph up to
Okay.
the end where I said, so below is a table
Yeah.
showing the French alphabet and how it is pronounced in
Yeah.
English. And
Yeah.
finally, examples of those letters would sound if you place them in a word. So
Yeah.
for me, I will dwell much on the French one. So maybe the English will help you to, I really don't know. But
Yeah.
personally, my interest is just on the French, I mean the French letter. So
Yeah.
the first letter, as I said, the
Yes.
language you speak can help you to learn another language. So the first letter we say A. A. Not A. A.
Okay.
It remains A. It will forever remain A in a word unless otherwise. So we say A, okay?
Okay.
B.
B.
C.
C.
Yeah, you see this letter again, the one I've highlighted?
Yes.
It is the letter I was talking about making the letters to be 27, but you see it is a replica of the first one. But as we talk about the pronunciation, we'll understand why it has that. It is the only, actually, it's the only it is the only consonant with an accent under it. You can see it has an accent under it. Yeah, so that makes it say, and I will explain to you in detail why is it still say. And without that, how are you supposed to pronounce it? So we say A, B, C, D, then not O, but okay? Then we say F, the same sound as in English, okay? Then we say J, not G, but we say J, okay?
J.
Ash.
You say J. Okay.
Yeah. Ash.
Yeah.
E, not I. E. Like you are given, if you check the far right, Italy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not I, but E. Then we say now G. Letter J is G. Letter G is
G.
J.
Okay.
Yes. So we say G, K, K,
yeah.
L,
K is K.
yeah, L, the same as in English, M, the same as in English, N, the same as in English, okay?
Okay.
O, you remember there was letter E in English what? There's a difference, but this one is now O, mouth rounded. I'm going to share with you my webcam, and then I will pronounce them as you see. So O, then P,
Oh.
then then Q, Q, not Q, but Q, Q, okay?
Q,
Then R, R, this is a deep one, R, not R, but R, but don't force it, because you see, we will never have the same accent. You know, your accent cannot be the French accent, huh? So that is, we talk about the language and culture. Language and culture is one and the same thing, okay? So R, then S, same sound as in English, S, okay? T, then U, the same as in English, okay? U, V, okay? Then W. Why is it W? In French, the W has got the same sound as V in a word. Okay, so it is V twice. So that's why I say W. You get that? W. It is VV. You see, VV. Zimeshikana. You get that? So V. So we say W. That's why in a word like now, we say the former coach of Arsenal, if at all you follow football, so we say people used to call him Arsene Wenger. It is wrong. Because after all, it's a French, so we say Arsene Wenger. You see, Arsene Wenger. Wagon in French is wagon. Wagon. Carriage. Wagon. Okay? Yes. So that is very important. Then we say X. X in French is X. Then Y. And by the way, you see, when we talk about the French vowels, you are going to find that letter Y and letter I are the same. Letter Y and letter I, in French are the same. That is why in English say faculty, it's written with Y. Reality, written with Y. Baby, written with letter Y. So in French, letter Y, when it follows, if it follows another letter, another consonant, the sound is what? Is I. So I and Y are the same, and that's why you see that it's written Y. But if it is the first letter in a word, then the sound is ya, ye, yi, yo, you. Like I told you, I teach this language in a very, how would we call it? I don't know whether to say I localize it with what how we learn our languages, because we are taught A, E, I, O, U. I'm sure all of us were taught that. So that is going to help you a lot as we move along. Okay. Then we say Z. Z is the same as in English. Okay. So I'm sure, I don't know whether you've been a person to see my lips from that. So I'm taking you back to where we started. So I will invite you to repeat after me kindly. So can you say ah?
Ah.
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 B.
B.
C.
C.
D.
D.
E.
U.
E.
U.
F.
F.
G.
G.
H.
H.
E.
E.
G.
G.
K.
K.
L.
L.
M.
M.
N.
N.
O.
O.
P.
B.
Q.
Q.
R.
R.
S.
S.
T.
T.
U.
U.
V.
V.
W.
W.
X.
X.
Y.
Y.
Z.
Z.
Again, A.
A.
B.
B.
C.
C.
D.
D.
E.
U.
F,
F,
G,
J,
H,
H,
E,
E,
G,
G,
K,
K,
L,
L,
M,
M,
N,
N,
O,
O,
P,
P,
Q,
Q,
S.
S,
From Q we go to R, okay? So we say Q, then
Q,
R, R,
R,
R, okay?
R,
R, S,
S,
T,
T,
U,
U,
V,
V,
W,
W,
X,
X,
Y,
Y,
Z.
Z.
Can you try them alone?
Okay, so can you go back to the first slide? Okay, I start. R, B, C, C, D, U, U, F, okay, next page.
Yes.
Z, H, I,
E.
E,
E for ink. E for
E,
ink. Okay?
E for ink. Okay. E, E, G, car, L, M, N, U, U,
O. O.
O,
O for
O,
orange. Eh? O. Just
okay,
the same as in English. Eh?
okay, O, P, car,
Q. You see, this is letter K plus U. So we say Q. Remember the letter U. The U
okay,
has to come out, and so we say Q, not Q, but Q. Okay? Just like you say
Q,
uni,
yeah,
so we say Q.
Q, L,
R, R,
R,
R.
R, 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 S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Z. Very good. So we say A for apple, A for anyango, A
Yeah,
for, you see, A. It is
yeah.
A. It remains as A. So we say A, B,
Atieno, Anyango, Accord.
Atieno, Accord. Yes, those names. Okay. So anything that starts with A, we say A. Okay. So we say B, C, D, The one I've seen you have a bit of times now, letter E, as in English. So we say but you are going to see that's letter when you come to the vowel, we say A, E, I, O, U, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but you see when you are spelling it, for example, when you have a name, you know, sometimes you meet someone telling you his other name and you find difficulty on how to write that name. So you ask, can you kindly spell your name, please? So if this person speaks French and you happen to be in a French class, it is very important because I will ask you to spell your name now that we have learned the French alphabet, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, so that is very, very important. So we say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Practice makes perfect. With time, you will be in a position to spell this, you know, to pronounce these letters without any problem, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the French alphabet. So the alphabet is composed of the consonants and the vowel. And at this point, I want to tell you that it is the vowel. The vowels play a very key role when it comes to the consonant, the sound of a consonant. I don't know, even in English, if you can think of a word, that has a that doesn't have a vowel in English.
Wow. So,
not abbreviation, but a word.
Just a word. Okay. There's a wow.
Sky. Sky. Does it have a vowel?
It doesn't.
But I'm going to tell you it has a vowel.
Oh.
Yes. So let's talk about the vowels.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you, whatever I have written, it is visible.
Yeah, visible.
Yes, so the vowels in French, so here I'm talking about the simple vowels, okay?
Okay.
Simple vowels.
Yeah.
Simple vowels. So simple vowels in French are just as we know them, but I'm going to introduce another one, which might surprise you. And that's why I'm saying Sky has a vowel. So we have got A, okay? A, E, O, U, then that. You see? So the word sky, Y is a vowel. You get that?
Okay.
So these are the French vowels. Very important for you to know. So these are French vowels. So I want you to know them as just like the way that in English, but the one I want you to change is that letter. So it remains as U, okay? U. So we say A, E, I, O, U. Then also note that in French, letter E is the same as letter Y in a word. You see that? So they are pronounced the same, okay? Yes. And also, I want you to note what I'm saying. So the only vowel which is silent, the only vowel which is silent when it is the final letter. Remember I'm saying if it's the final letter in a word, is
Yes.
that letter. You see what I've done? The only vowel which is silent, meaning mute, not pronounced.
Yeah.
And when is it silent? When is the final letter in what? In a word.
Yes.
In a word. A word is made up of letters. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if letter A, as I want to get used to that now, I will no longer say E, so I will say letter A.
Yeah.
It is the only vowel which is silent, meaning not pronounced, when it's the final letter in a word. Okay? We say it is still silent. It is still silent when followed by letter S. Meaning, when it is followed by letter S. So what does that tell you? Any word which has got letter E or ES, those, but both of them are what? Silent. I don't know whether you got my point or you have a question at that point.
Okay, so any letter which is followed by S is silent. S is pronounced silently.
S does not bring any change in pronunciation. So if a word ends with E or ES, the two, either with letter E or ES, the two are silent. Okay?
Okay.
For example, let me give you an example so that you understand that. So we have a word like that. How will you read that?
Poem.
Poem. As simple as that. Meaning, the two are pronounced the same. You see that?
Yeah.
Poem, poem, poem. Okay? Now, how will you read that? In French, remember the sound of the letters. Remember the sound. Identify where the vowels are. The vowels will help you to read that word correctly. How do you read that?
Tomate.
Exactly. You see, tomate, not tomate. No, A is at. O-A, O-A, but the A at the end is silent. You see that? So we don't say tomate, it is tomate, tomate. As simple as that. Remember I told you from the beginning that once you know how to read, for me, I always prefer, you don't have to struggle reading and understanding at the same time. Let us work on the reading, then now you struggle to understand. You can imagine struggling to read and struggling to understand at the same time. It is that serious, eh? So I don't allow that. You see, the two are pronounced what? The same.
Tomate.
Tomate, tomate. Meaning, introduction of letter S to form the plural form, in this case, does not bring any change in terms of what? Communication. Is that point clear?
Yeah, that's clear. Tomate.
Not. When is letter A, you see that? When is letter A not silent? Remember we said when it is silent.
Silent.
When is it not silent? The first point is this. The first one is when it has acute accent. What? Acute accent, what we call in French accent aigu, okay? When it has acute accent, and let me show you what I mean by acute accent, is that acute accent, that will be that. You see what I've written? Yeah, that is very important. When it has that acute accent, So in that case, even if it's the final letter, it is pronounced. So pronounced as letter A. We say close A. A. Okay. Example in example in words. Okay. Examples. We have a word like this. You see that word I've written? Try to read it.
Society.
Remember the vowels. Remember just the vowel. A, E, I, O, U.
A, E, I, O, U.
So you see, this is. You get me? Just a minute. This is O, right?
Yeah. Yes.
This is E.
Yes.
This is A. This is A, because that's the cute accent, it is pronounced. So you see what I've done, O, E, A, A. So that should guide you how you're supposed to read that word. The sound of those words must come out as they are.
Okay. So let me try.
Yes.
Society.
You see, this is not silent now.
Yeah.
Because it has the acute accent. So it is E O. Just listen to what I'm saying. O E A A. So we say socie, te. You get me? Societe, E-A-T. So also, then C, because of E, then, so you see like it is sa, se, si, so, su. So whenever the vowel that comes after the consonant, the consonant must respect that vowel. If it is O, if it's, for example, letter P, follow with letter A, we say pa. If it is E, we say P. If it is A, we say pe. You get that? So we say société, okay?
Société. Société.
Try that.
Reality.
Re, not re. This is
realite.
Realite. You see A, A, E, A. I don't know whether you see how I'm playing around with the vowels,
Yeah.
Re, not re. Because you say re, that should be letter I. But here we have what letter A, okay? So we say realite. Then the other one.
Université.
You did well, but look at this letter. So is it va or ve?
That should be ve.
Yes.
Université.
Very good, but very good. You did well. But now I want to tell you this. Anytime you have got letter R between two letters, that R must come out. So we say université. You get that? Université. So that R is not silent. So we say université. Okay?
Université.
V. Université. Société, réalité, université. Okay? We have a word I'm sure you know. Let me write it. How do you read that?
Baby.
Okay? Have you seen that most of the words ending with letter Y, society, the Y has been changed to the E acute accent? You see that in French, eh? Yes. Now, again, when is it not silent? Remember I've said the first one is when it has what? Acute. When it has the acute accent, okay?
It is
now,
not
the
silent.
Second, yes. Then the second point now, when it is followed by, when it is followed by the letters R, okay, Z, T. Suppose use comma, Z and T. Okay, Z. Z, you know, I'm using my keyboard. I've changed it in French. So I keep on balancing the two languages.
Yeah.
Z, R, Z, and T. Yes, okay. So those two letters, those three letters are very, whenever they follow, whenever they come after letter E, then the E is pronounced, okay? And also, to avoid confusion, I want also to bring something else here. The last point there, and then you will be in a position to read so many things as we move along. So also note that the only, note that a consonant, okay? A consonant is only pronounced when there is a vowel after it. So that is very important for you also to note as far as French is concerned. So generally a consonant is pronounced when there's a vowel after it. So it means if you don't have a vowel after a consonant, what does that mean? That consonant is silent, okay? The consonant is not pronounced, it is silent, okay? So the reason why I brought that there, so if you have these words here, so we have got ET is pronounced the same as ER, is pronounced the same as EZ. All of them are pronounced what? As what? A. See that? A. T silent, R is silent, Z is silent. But now the letter A is pronounced. So remember, letter A is pronounced when it has acute accent. Again, I've brought the second point where I've said when it is followed by letter T, letter R, letter Z, it is pronounced, but not letter S. Okay? Okay. So example, we have got the following words. How will you read that word?
Pala. Parler.
Yeah, it's supposed to be parler.
Parler.
You see? So, what is common in these three words I've written?
E and P-A-R.
Look at the ending. Look at the ending.
E-R-Z-E.
So they are pronounced the same, okay? They are pronounced the
same. Parler.
They are pronounced the same. Why? This is R, this is Z. So we say parler. Remember I told you about letter R when it appears between letters. Parler, parler, parler. The last one has acute accent. But now, how will you do that?
Pale.
Is this pronounced?
No. Pal.
Yes, I want you to balance the two. Remember what I said here?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Read that part.
The only vowel which is silent when it is the final letter in word is it is still silent when followed by letter S.
So how will you read the last two?
So then parler.
This, the second last and the last one.
The last one.
I want you to get that point because it's very important.
Yeah.
The only vowel which is silent when it's the final letter in a word is letter A. So it is mute, not pronounced. So in that case, how will you read that? Now that we are told.
Okay, so that one will be read like parl.
Yes, parl. This is read as parl. So it's the same. The two are the same. So parl. E, not acute, not letter R, not letter Z, not letter T. So we say parl. But the first three, we say parler because of the R, so the E is not silent. We say parler because of Z. We say parler because it has acute accent.
Accent. Okay.
Any question there?
Okay, so any letter, vowel ending with E, not cute E, should not be silent. But if it is cute E, then has to be pronounced.
Yes, it's just like, let me give you something to, how do you read that name?
Anne.
Not Anne. You get that?
Yeah.
Yes, so it's the same. And even, and even if you add S, so how do you say?
Anne.
So, or are you going to say now Anne?
No.
It is still Anne. It's the same thing in French. But if I have a word like this, you see that? Remember this acute accent after letter? The first A is pronounced, but the last one is silent. So how will you read it?
Anne.
Anne, yes. So the first one is Anne. Even if I add letter S here, it is still Anne. The introduction of letter S does not bring any change in terms of pronunciation, okay? So we say Anne with or without S. The first one is Anne. Then the second one is now Anne. Why Anne? Because the E here is acute. And that one, once you get that, there are so many things that you can read in French. Okay?
Society. Okay.
Digest that this part is very important.
Yeah, that's very important.
Remember we said poem is the same as poem with ES. Tomat, even if you add S, still tomat. Then I've said note, when is letter A not silent? When is it not silent? I've explained when it is silent, but it's also good to note when is it not silent. One, when it has acute accent. So you see that word societe, even if I add letter S, it is still so societe. You cannot say societes. We say so societe. So S, in addition of S, does not change the sound over the pronunciation of a word, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Then I also say the second point when letter A is not silent is when it's followed by letter R, letter Z, and letter T. Okay? And finally, I've made a very important point here where I'm heading to again now, that note that a consonant is only pronounced when there is a vowel after it. So meaning if you don't have a vowel after a consonant or a group of consonants, those consonants are what? Are silent.
Silent.
Okay? So in that case, how do you read that word?
Paris.
Paris, not Paris. Now you get it. Paris, not Paris. We say Paris. That
Tapis.
tapis. Good. Tapis. That
Escargot.
Yeah, escargot, cargo. You will get used to the letter R, okay? Escargot, okay? That
Opera.
opera. You see, the R is pronounced, eh? That
Uni.
uni, okay? That
Italy.
Italy. You see that? Not Italy, Italy. That
Japan.
Japan. Not Japan. We say Japan. Okay? Japan. That
California.
California, okay? That
Avocado.
the first one is
Avocado.
and this
Avocado.
yeah, the last one is avocado, and the second one, do you pronounce letter T?
Second one. Avocado.
Yes, avocado, then avocado.
Avocado.
You see, the first one, there's no vowel after letter T, so T is silent. The second one, there's a vowel, so we say avocado, but the first one is avocado. Avocado, that is lawyer, a lawyer, masculine, feminine. But French is also a gender-based language, as you read at the introductory part of this session, okay? So French is a gender-based language, masculine, feminine, which we'll do in details to help you again understand the same. So I think I've made myself clear as far as the French vowels are concerned. That is the simple vowels, okay? So I want you to try to read what I'm writing here. Try to read that.
Okay. Je suis à Paris. J'habite près de l'Alger. L'Alger.
Remember, Y is E, so we say Li. Remember that? Lycée. Lycée. Remember this letter was say?
Yeah,
lycée. This is silent. Huh? So we say, you did well. Je suis à Paris. J'habite près du lycée. You see that? Read that.
Paul va à Nairobi.
Paul va à Nairobi. You see, now you can read. Now, I'm taking you back.
Yeah.
I've not forgotten. I'm taking you back to what I promised you. Now, I want you to read this. Where is it? This.
L'alphabet.
L'alpha?
L'alphabet. Just hold on. L'alphabet.
Yes, you see. So we say l'alphabet. La, alpha, l'alpha, B, not l'alphabet, because there is no vowel after letter T. T is silent. L'alphabet. Okay? L'alphabet. Very important. Okay? So that is that. So we have got the French we have got the French vowels, okay? So you can see the French vowels as I said. So we say a, the sound is a. This is still a, okay?
Yeah.
With that accent is still a. Then you say ba, with the word ba, okay? Like gato. You see, we have got now E, written double E, so we say E. Y is still E. You see now what I was trying to explain to you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, E. Then we have got O, still O, okay? We still have, this is O, but now this is U, okay? The U, okay? Then, sorry. Letter Y, you can see it's the same as E. Remember this? The same thing here. Look at letter I, the fourth one. You see, it's the same, E, just like the word meat. You see that? Look at the word system. You see? You see this? This is French, system. So before a consonant, so before a consonant. So when you have got a consonant, then in front of it, we have got letter Y, okay? So it is C, system, okay? Yeah, that is very important for you to note. I don't know whether I'm clear there. Yeah, system. See, it's even in English written with letter Y, right?
Yes.
Yes, system. So the system, okay? Sympathetic, you see. Sympathetic is also letter Y, right? French,
yes.
the same. Okay. So I think unless, can I proceed?
Sympathetic, sympathy. Okay.
That's fine.
Yes, please.
So, so you see this. What I want to talk about here is now these sounds. O generally make with rounded half lip open, rounded half lips open, open lips, half open lips. Not O, like half lip open. Then we have also the O, like Scott, like the word Scott, O. Keep your legs tightly passed, okay? Then we have got U, hold your tongue in the position of O, but you say like, no, that's so we say U, okay? Then we have got the U before a vowel, like Y, as in yet, but with your lips in the position of, in the position of Now, the most important thing I want to talk about here is the compound vowels. Compound vowels. Then we will only remain with one topic, the nasal vowel. Then after that, you should be in a position to read anything, and I mean anything in French. Doesn't matter whether you understand what you are reading or not. How many times we read English and then we come across a word, like those people who speak big English, like PLO Lumumba, you know? Yeah, you have to refer. So it's the same thing. So long as you can read that word, you have a dictionary, you can always find the meaning of the word. So long as you can read, the most important thing is knowing how to read, okay? So the first combination is this. A-E is the sound letter A, as you can see here at the end. So A is A. So how will you read this word? Try. You have to remember where we started. What is silent, what is not silent?
I'm okay. Email.
Eme. R is silent. Remember?
R
is silent. So we say eme. We say eme.
Eme.
Yes.
Eme. Eme.
How do you do the next one?
Pay.
A-E is A.
Is A.
It's the same as the
Okay.
acute.
Pay.
In other
Pay.
words, let me help you here.
Yeah.
In other words, you see the sound A-E is like the same as this. You see that?
Oh.
Is the same as that A. Is the same as that EZ. Is the same as ET. It is pronounced the same. A, all of them. So once you have that in mind, that the combination of IE is the same as A acute accent, so we say so the first one was MA, A. You see A, the first part is A, then this is also A. You see that?
Yeah.
Then how will you read the second one?
The second one is pay.
Yeah, it is pay. It is pay. X is silent. Y. There's no vowel after it. So we say MA, we say pay. Okay?
Pay.
Yes. Any question there?
Pay. So what is the meaning of pay in French?
Pay is peace. Peace.
Oh.
Peace. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peace.
Pay.
Okay?
Okay.
Eme is the verb to love or to like.
Okay.
Can I move to the next one?
Please.
Yeah, so A-I-U is the sound O. The sound is O.
Oh.
So from that knowledge, why can you try to read those ones I've given you?
Okay. But okay. Okay. The first one is bateau.
Very good. Bateau. Yes, as simple as that. Bateau.
Bateau.
Yeah, the second one?
Bow.
Bow. Yes. You see, once you practice this thing, then they sink in your mind. Reading will be very, very simple. So we say bateau, we say bow. Other examples of the same, we can say, you see.
Gato. Gato.
Gateau. We can say also.
Gateau in French.
Gateau is cake.
Oh, gateau. Gateau. Gateau.
Read this.
Bureau.
Very good. Bureau. Bureau. Okay. We can also say that.
Cadeau.
Yeah, as simple as that. I think that is understood. I can proceed. The next one, in fact, I want you to understand. You see this. E-A-U, A-U produce the same sound as O, okay? Yes. So how will you read that example?
Okay. Oba. Okay. Obagi. Obagi.
Is letter A at the end pronounced? And remember the sound was J. Letter G was J. And then we have got letter B is followed with letter A. Then we have got R. The E at the end is silent. So how will you read it?
Auberge.
Auberge. Auberge. Auberge.
Auberge.
Auberge. Huh? Auberge is
Auberge.
accommodation facility. I think that's what you call the cottage, eh?
Okay.
In hospitality, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I think that is what you call cottage, but I'm certain it is accommodation facility in hospitality industry, okay? So auberge, auberge, okay? Yes, that is still O. Then OU is letter U, not U. There's U and then OU is letter U. That's how we say U, not U, okay? OU is U. Let me give you a good example. Let me give you a good example. I'm sure you know. Just very fast to help you. Some of these things good to justify. How do you read that word?
Soup.
Yeah, soup. So OU is what? U. So we say soup, just like the word soup. But now you see in French, it's had letter E at the end, okay? So how will you read that?
Okay. Soup. Okay. Koto?
Yes, kuto. OU is U, but EAU is letter O. So U-O. So we say kuto. You see that? Kuto, okay? That?
Amour. Amour.
Amour. Now, I want you to, it may sound to be contradicting the fact that I say that a consonant is always silent unless there's a vowel after it. But letter R is a unique letter in this language, okay? When letter R has got letter U before it, as letter U before it, as letter R before it, that sound must come out, okay? So we say amour. Yes, amour is love. Amour means love. So amour. Love. So when you say, so let me just write something here. I see if you can try read it. I will invite you to read this later on because I know there's a letter there. There's a combination there which might give you headache. We are yet to talk about it, okay? So let me go back to the document, okay? So we have talked about that. So please try to read them, those examples.
Sound.
So OU is U.
Jibber.
Huh?
The first one, H becomes G.
H is just ha, he, ho. So it is hibu.
Hibu.
Because OU is U, so say hibu.
Hibu.
Then when you have a letter CH, we have got the Greek and Latin. We'll talk about that. But most of the words, the CH produce the sound sh, just like the word Rochelle. You see Rochelle, okay? Yes. So we say
shoe.
Okay?
Shoe.
Then the last one?
The last one is po.
Remember the letter R, there's U, so we say pour. Pour is a preposition which means for. It means for moi, for me, for you, for him. So pour. So Ibu is this bird which is always associated with with I don't know, Bardoman. What do
Oh.
we call it? What's the name in English?
I don't know. I forgot to.
This bad, this bad, this bad, this bad. This bad. All. You know it?
No.
Owl. You don't know owl? Maybe the way I'm reading it.
The bird, the owl. The bird. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. An
This.
owl. Oh.
An owl. That is what I'm talking about. So in French, we call it hibou. Okay.
Oh, hibou.
Hibou. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the bird I was referring to. And then chou is cabbage, the vegetable cabbage, but chou also means in French, it is a language for love, which means sweetheart, okay?
Chou.
Okay? Yeah, chou means when you check the dictionary, it means also sweetheart, okay?
Yeah.
So now when you become innovative, you give names.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes, so that is it. But pour is a preposition, which means for. Then I think I can move to the next one.
Chou.
So AU is So so like we say So if there's not much difference between that and the EAU and AU, both of them are O. Just like we said bateau, you say bo, okay? Like we say auberge, okay? So in this case also, AU, like the examples I've given you, can you try to read them? The two in the bracket?
Okay. Euro.
Europe in English, but in French?
Europe. Europe.
Yes, Europe. So we say Europe. And again, one thing I want to tell you, French, the accent is very important. That's why some people, they think French people, they boast. No, the accent, you add some, I normally say you add some sugar. You add some sugar, like you don't say Nairobi, we say Nairobi. You don't say, we say Tokyo. Tokyo. You see, of course, you are still speaking French, but I always say on a lighter note, it is the local. You are using the local accent. You localize the accent, but you have to go beyond overboard. You say Mombasa, not Mombasa. We say you say Japan, not Japan, We say you say Kenya, not Kenya. You say Nigeria, not Nigeria. We say Senegal, not Senegal. We say Congo, not Congo. You see, they're the same, but now the accent, the way you speak, it has some, I would say you add some ingredients. You make it come out with a sweet sound, okay?
Yeah.
So that is that. So we say Europe. Yeah? Europe. Then the next one.
Okay, Europe. The
Just get it simple. It's So we say Europe. We say po. Okay.
Okay. Europe. Okay.
Then OI produce which sound? Wa. You see that? So anytime you have OI, it becomes wa. So try to read those examples on the I've given on the bracket. In the bracket, I mean, kindly.
Okay. Wazoo.
Good. And again, a point. When letter S appears between vowels, the sound becomes Z. Just like the word organization in English, organization. Okay. So we say wazo. Wazo with X, it means birds. 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 Like the flamingos, those are under birds. Like the eagle, that's under birds. So wazo. Next one.
oiseau, then why?
Poir, poir.
Wow.
So it's just like we say poir, poir, soi, loi, I. Always, you see that? Poir, soi, moi, toi, loi, quoi. You see? Which one is? We say roi, we say, which other words? Noir, we say voir, okay? Yeah, joie, etc. Bois, okay? Doigt, yeah. I believe you've gotten my point, eh? It has to be OI, not IO. Not IO, it is OI, eh?
OI.
If you interchange it, so that must be the order.
Okay.
It is OI, not IO. Okay?
Or poisson.
Very good, poisson.
Crabs.
There are two. There's the first one is poisson, then the next one, after poire.
After poire.
I want you to get the difference.
Okay. After poisson.
Yes, the difference is simple. The first one is poisson because of double S, so it is poisson. That is fish. Fish or fish as we call it, fish. Huh?
Okay.
Yes, poisson, but the next one is poison. The difference is this: poison is poison. You see that?
Yeah.
But poisson is fish. So you can imagine you are a waiter working in a very big hotel or a very big restaurant. Then a client asks you, what do you have for lunch today? Then you say poison. Then the client is wondering, you sell poison. You get that point. So it's very important to understand what you're supposed to say. So you said poison, but for you, you meant the fish. But this person is going to get poison is what? Poison.
Poison.
So we say poisson because double S, the S sound is retained, but now poison, it is single S between vowels, so the sound becomes what? Z. Poison, poisson. So pronunciation is very, very important as you can see.
So the first one, poisson, is fish. Poisson is fish. Then
poisson is fish.
Then poison is
poison. N is nasalized. Eh?
Okay.
Poison is now poison.
Poison is poison.
Next one.
Okay. Next one is croix.
Croix, yes, croix. Croix is the cross, huh? Croix is the cross.
Poitrine.
Poitrine, that is correct.
Foie.
Foie. Okay. Now let me bring you back to this. If you can try read it. Can you read what is highlighted in green now?
L'amour de Dieu.
Yes, Dieu. EU is O, so l'amour de Dieu, the love of God. Okay. L'amour de Dieu. L'amour de Dieu. So you see, through practice, it is French can be very, very interesting once you know how to read. So you just struggle with understanding l'amour de Dieu. The second last, the UE is we, the sound. You see, I'm writing the sound. I decided to do these things in, how do we call it? In a very, the Kienyeji. I believe you understand Swahili, eh?
Yeah,
The Kienyeji, sure. It works for most students. Because if I go to the original sound, it becomes complex. The way those sounds are written, sometimes is very complex. But once I do like this, very simple to understand. So UI is we. So how will you read those sample words?
Louis. No.
Louis.
Louis.
Yeah, you are right.
Louis.
It is Louis. Louis.
Cuisine.
Yes, you see that word exists. It exists in English.
Yeah.
Did you know hospitality? Most of the words are. Remember, we said that some words they have the same origin. So the word cuisine is a French word, by the way. The word menu is a French word. You get that? Yeah. The word omelette. Have you ever heard of the word omelette?
Yeah.
That's also a French word. So we only have two omelettes. There's the French omelette and the Spanish omelette. We don't have the Kenyan omelette. We have the French omelette and the Spanish omelette. Okay? So the word omelette is also a French word. The word menu is a French word. The word cuisine is a French word. Okay? So you can see in that way we say cuisine, not cuisine. The E is silent, cuisine. Yes. The next one?
Depuis.
Very good. Depuis. Next?
Sweet.
See, that word also exists in English.
Yes.
Sweet can be a type of a room. Sweet. Then the last one?
Suisse.
Suisse? Double S is S sound. Single S is Z. Get that?
Swiss.
So Swiss is the Switzerland. Switzerland, we say Swiss in French. Then finally, OUI is we, the same as this. Now let me explain why OU, letter O, then you see the UI we are talking about as what? As we. So it's like you don't say we, no? When you say we, it's like you are mourning, So we say we, which means yes, which means, that word as it is, it means yes. That's how we say yes in French. We. So in a word, it's the same sound as UI. So try read those words. Those are two names which only introduction letter E at the end brings the difference. So the first one is
Louis.
Then the last one?
The last one is
Louise, yes. You see that? Louise. Okay, Louise. So, gentlemen, that marks the end of the so-called the simple voice and compound voice. And remember where I started, I said that the voice play a key role when it comes to how you're supposed to read a word. And you can see they change the sound of a consonant. A consonant does not change the sound of a vowel. It is the vowel which changes the sound of a consonant up to that point where we are now. Okay?
Wow.
Any question?
Wow. Practice makes better.
Yes, practice is very important. So I want you to try to read for me these words. You see, hapa katikati. Try to read them. So you start with letter E. Remember the first letter E, you read all this. Then we move to letter Y. The Y as around. So read the four. And just before you read, you see you are far the right.
Yeah.
These are what's supposed to guide you. Remember I had said it's just sort of a repetition of what you have done. You see letter E and letter Y are the same.
Yeah.
Yes. So kindly read the ones at the center as you throw your eye at the end. General spelling. The general spelling can help you. Okay.
V, V,
V.
V, V.
You understand why it is V?
Because of E at the end. Vowel.
The A at the end is silent, but
Yeah.
letter I is not silent. So we say V.
V.
We say V.
V. V.
Yes, V. Then the next one is
MIDI.
MIDI. Good. Next.
Li.
Good. Next.
Next was Re.
Re. Very good. There you did very well. Now the next one, the next part. What have I highlighted? Remember letter U. Letter U.
Yeah. Rue.
Very good. La rue. Next.
Next is Ju.
Good. That is juice. Juice. La rue is the street. Jus is juice.
Tissue.
Tissue. Not tissue. Remember, tissue. That's the tissue. The tissue in French say tissue. Then the last one.
Usine.
U.
Usine.
Usine is a factory. Usine is a factory. But the first one, V is life. Midi is midday. Li is bed. Ri is rice. Rice food, the cereal, huh? Yes.
Rice, okay.
Then we have got the next one, the next part. Try read. Connect from where we started.
Okay. Play.
Very good. Blay. Why? If someone asks you, why is it not blur, but blay? Why is A pronounced?
Acute
accent.
Acute accent.
Very good. Next one.
Nay.
Good. Now that one might be a challenge for you, but we say when letter C for letter A, the sound is ka. When letter C for letter A, letter O, letter A, letter O, okay, the sound is K. So in that case, we say ka.
Kaye.
Kaye. Kaye is the exercise book or the notebook. Okay.
Okay.
Ne is the nose. Ne ni nose. The last one in that.
Paye.
Pie. Pie is the foot. Huh?
Pie. Pie.
Yeah.
Pie.
Okay. Then the next one.
Je.
Good.
You use.
Remember, letter Y is letter I.
It
has to be Io. EU is O, so we say Io. But if it comes with the determinants like the articles, you'll read it as les yeux. You slur that, eh? Yeah, you slur because Y is a vowel, so we produce the sound Z, especially when it comes after the letter S. So we say yo, and also I want you to know that anytime you have letter G, anytime you have got letter G and letter Q, when letter G, when letters G, G and Q, okay, are followed by letter U, then the U is silent. So, like in French, how will you read that word?
Guide.
In French.
In French, one letter G here followed by silent G, silent. Guide.
E at the end is silent, remember? You did well, but remember the E is silent. Guide
touristique.
Yeah, you see now that is guide touristique. A tour guide, in French you say guide touristique. Try to read the next one. Remember, U is silent. Eh? The last one is cat. Like you are saying something like this, eh? You are saying something like this, cat. But this is quartier. This one is quartier. Quartier is estate. Like now, for example, you tell me you are in Tokyo, and I ask you Tokyo, which estate? Because I know a city has got other small how do you call them? Small towns within a town, eh?
Yeah.
Or now where people residential, where people reside, where people stay. Okay. So that is what you call quartier in French. Quatre is a number, that is 4. Okay. So it is very important for you to understand that anytime you have letter Q followed by letter U or letter G followed by letter U, U is silent. So like that one we say now quit. Okay. Yeah. So like when you talk about this activity, quitation. Okay. Quitation. Let me just correct. Quitation. Okay. Quitation. I mean, équitation. Équitation est qui, you don't say equita. No, équitation. Very important. So that is that. And now I can go back to this and now ask you to read the next one. This. That word exists in English. But in French, how do you read it? We say que, la que. The Q. When watu wakipanga laini, we say que. Because the U is silent, EU is O, but the E at the end is also silent. So we say la que. Then the last one. Bleu. Blue, the color blue. In French, we say bleu. Blue is bleu. Okay?
Bleu.
Yes, try to read what I've written.
Je veux partir à Paris avec mes amis.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Huh? Fair enough. Read that.
Nous sommes
just a minute. When do you pronounce letter E? When is letter E silent?
When letter E silent is in the at the end.
At the end of a word.
Of a word.
So try to read that sentence again.
Sommeil.
Is this acute?
No.
So how do you read it?
Some?
Yes. So we say nous, start.
Nous sommes.
S is silent, remember?
So,
you know, it will come to pass, I know.
Nous sommes Kenya avec les touristes.
Avec, again.
Avec les touristes japonais.
Japonais. This word I want to read is it tourist? Is it tourist? OU is what? OU is U. So we say tourist, not tourist.
Tourist. Okay. Nous sommes au Kenya avec les touristes japonais.
Nous sommes au Kenya avec, this is a preposition, so we don't say avec, we say avec les touristes japonais. Nous sommes au Kenya avec les touristes japonais. Today it was not about understanding what you are reading, but understanding how to read. You get it? So, but that statement means we are in Kenya with Japanese tourists. You see that? Nous sommes au Kenya avec les les touristes japonais.
Oh, nous sommes au Kenya avec les touristes japonais.
Yes. Avec les touristes japonais.
Japonais. Nous sommes au Kenya.
Nous sommes au Kenya avec les touristes japonais. Yeah, but you are doing very well. Huh? You are doing very well.
Avec les touristes.
The first lesson you can try to read.
Touriste.
Yes.
Touriste japonais.
Tourist
japonais.
Yes, we also did the combination. You see the general spelling. What have I highlighted? You see all these are pronounced the same. A. All of them are what? Are A. So try to read those. Try to read what have I highlighted?
Okay.
The sample words.
Le. Al.
Yeah, we say le. The first one, le, is maziwa. Okay, milk.
Okay.
L, we say L.
L.
Next.
L. Ballet.
Ballet.
Ballet dance. Ballet.
Yeah, ballet dance, but here ballet means the broom.
Oh.
The broom.
Ballet.
But it has also it has the origin of the word ballet. Ballet is now to ballet ni ile kudance. Kuna dance anasema ballet.
Oh, so that's called ballet, not ballet. Ballet.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, ballet in French. Ballet. Oh.
Yes.
Ballet. Okay, then ballet. Then reine.
Reine. La reine is the queen, huh?
Oh, reine.
Yes.
Reine.
So when you say, for example, bonjour, ma reine, hello, my queen, huh?
Oh,
so you see the word I'd given you the word amour, the word bébé, and now we also have the word chou. I talked about the word chou. Now I'm talking about the word reine. Okay, those are the words people become innovative depending on how you relate with someone. You can when you find the name is difficult for you to use, so you are innovative. You give other given names now in French. Yes. The next one, the all round. Okay, the all round. So we say okay. So how do you read those words?
Sir,
good. So we say sir, then F is pronounced, we say earth. Of the egg. Is egg. Earth. So we say sir, we say earth. There's another document I will share with you with time, which will help you now understand this, especially will help you really understand the consonant. How the voice can change the sound of a consonant when the letter says letter K, when letter C remains letter is pronounced letter S. When letter J becomes the sound G, when is the letter J remains as J, you see. When the letter CH the sound K, when letter CH the sound sh. So all that is, I have a document I've prepared which really explain that, okay? So here we might take quite some time for you to understand the foundation of what dictate how you're supposed to read a word in French, okay? Okay,
so that's not just flower. Somebody.
Yes, exactly. That is, it is. But we say in French fleur. Fleur. That is flower. In French we say fleur.
Fleur.
The R is pronounced. Now you see, I told you R is a very unique letter when it comes to this language. Yeah? The sir, the R is pronounced. And then here F is pronounced. Fleur, R is pronounced. Then the last one?
Bur.
Bur. Bur. Bur
Bur.
is, bur should be butter, if I'm not wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bur. Butter.
It should be butter. Because fromage is cheese. Cheese, we say fromage.
Oh, fromage. I see sometimes fondue. I don't know whether.
Fromage. Fromage is cheese, but beurre is the butter. Okay. Yes. Then we say along, you prolong it kidogo. So so it is so how do we read those words?
Sha.
Good. Sha. Hiyo ni sha ni cat. Cat as a pet. Yes. Next letter.
Ame.
Ami is friend. Ami is friend.
Ami. Papa
is dad. Dad, the slang language. So when you say bonjour, papa. Hello,
Bonjour,
dad.
papa.
Good morning, dad. Okay. Yes. Then the last one, that one you know.
Salada. We don't say salade, we say salada.
It's the same as in English. So we say salad. You know, the A at the end is silent. So we say salad. Yes. So for example, you go to a restaurant, then you ask someone, qu'est-ce que vous avez comme salade? What do you have for the salad? Salad. So salad is the salad. Salad, that's hospitality. Salad. Okay. But we have dessert, that's the dessert. Dessert. Yeah, we say dessert. Let me talk about that. You see that?
Yeah.
Dessert is dessert. Salad is the salad. Okay? Yeah.
Dessert. So you pronounce this as
dessert.
Dessert.
This is A, not A. Dessert. T silent. So you say dessert.
Dessert.
Yeah.
Dessert.
So soup falls under? Soup is a dessert.
Yes. Dessert.
Yeah, soup is a dessert. Cake is a dessert. You know, fruit salad is a dessert. Yes, so those are terminologies used in hospitality. Yeah, for me, I did tourism, but I know a lot in the hospitality. Those go hand in hand. The next one. So we say sha, ami. So sorry, remember the first one is not a longer. Here is, so we say sha, ami, papa, salad. But now here is where you prolong the a.
So I can say ba.
Yeah, ba.
An. Grass,
good. Grass, that is the grace. So when you say la grâce de Dieu, remember Dieu I said is God. The grace of God. La grâce de Dieu, the grace of God. Then the last one?
The last one is chateau. Chateau. Chateau is what?
Chateau is a we call it a castle, something.
Yeah. Chateau. Oh.
Then now the OU we are talked about this is U. So how do you read those?
OU, okay. Lu.
So we say Lu.
Lu. Cool. Kalu.
Now you are going to understand another document we'll talk about. You see, when you have ILL, is the same as Y, is the same as Y again. Okay? Small letters. Lowercase. So ILL is like Y, okay? It's very important for you to know.
Is equal to Y.
Eh? So that's what we say. That word is read as Kayu. Kayu are stones. Kayu are pebbles. The small stones, or the rock. The rock. We say Kayu. But Kayu also means you see these precious stones. It can be gold. Normally people, So we can also say Kayu. Okay. So that is read as that's read as Kayu. Kayu. Okay. Then the next one.
Otil.
Yeah, Uti.
Oh.
Yes.
L is silent.
Yeah, L should be silent.
Okay.
L should be silent. So I wanted to ask you a question. What is Lu?
Lu is toilet?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. In this case, it is not toilet.
Yeah.
In this case, it is wolf.
Wolf? Oh.
Wolf. Yeah, wolf.
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 Oh, WOLF becomes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that is very important for you to note. Okay. Then, any question?
Yeah, that L is very interesting. LL.
Yeah, that L, I just want to confirm something. If you allow me. Do you have a French dictionary?
No.
You will need to get one. I'm sure you can find them.
Yeah. If you tell me the name, I can try to source it.
Yeah, I will just share with you through. You will see mine.
Yeah.
Mine is a bit big. I like doing the right thing, so just give me time. I confirm, because we say that letter, a consonant is silent when it's the final letter in a word. So I just want to confirm that. Okay. No, it is wrong. It's always wrong to give a wrong or misleading information. Especially with the words you find they also exist in English. Okay. Yes. So it is silent. So I was right.
Okay.
So, and do you know what it means?
No.
So we say Uti. Uti is a tool.
Oh.
A tool you use, even like the computer, it has got different application tools you use. Coloring, I don't know what. So that's what we call Uti. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we say Uti. So this one justifies Why? In fact, what I want you to understand is this. The only letter which will bring as in the next one, you will find the word hotel.
Yeah.
L is not silent as a noun. But most of the words, the letter that sometimes, most of the time is pronounced the letter R. Among all the consonants, okay? Letter R, okay? Yeah, so util is uti. We say uti, not util. So that one confirms what we say, that generally a consonant is silent when it's the final letter in a word and it is not followed by what? The vowel, so it is silent. So in that case, again, this word is silent. We say uti, not util. The next.
Yeah, just hold on. Okay. The next one is O.
Oh, yes. O is water, maji. Okay. O.
Do.
Good. Then that next word we had met it before.
Escargot.
Yeah, escargot. Escargot.
Cargo.
Yeah, when letter R is between, that's come out escargot.
Escargot.
And then finally we have got the word hotel. You cannot say hotel. You cannot say hotel. We say hotel. Okay. Then in this word also we say soul, not soul. You see. So like you know, when you say so, it sounds a bit odd.
Yeah.
So we say soul. Okay. Soul. Next.
Pomade. Pomade.
The E at the end.
No. Pom.
Yeah, we say pom. Good. Next.
Clock.
The cloche.
Cloche.
Yeah, the CH is cloche. Then the next one is
horloge.
Oh, is the E at the end pronounced?
No. Horloge. G was Z.
Yeah.
Horloge.
J. Remember the J sound?
J.
So we say horloge.
Horloge.
We say horloge. Yes.
Horloge.
Very important. Then the last one. So that's where we have got the letter O. The last one.
The last one is
Fenêtre. Okay.
Fenêtre. What is fenêtre?
Fenêtre is the window.
Oh.
The window. Next one.
Geno.
So remember the cloche is the word you read earlier.
Yeah.
Cloche is the bell, especially the church. Okay. The church, the bell, especially the Catholics, and you know they have normally ring the bell.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we call cloche. But the horloge is the clock.
On the wall.
On the wall, or you see the cities, the big cities, they normally have those the clocks, you know, within the cities, yeah, to tell time. So that was called horloge, but the cloche is the bell. Okay. Pom is apple. Then soul is the ground. ground. Yeah, ground. Like now you say the floor, the ground,
Okay.
floor. Yeah, so that's what you call the soul. Huh?
Soul. Horloge, you said is the clock.
Yeah, horloge is the clock.
Closure is the
Cloche.
cloche is the bell, the ring.
The bell, huh? Yeah, you see, like when you were in, I don't know, other cities, but for I know when I was in primary school, we'll wait for the bell. Primary and high school, we'll wait for the bell for the break, for lunch, and then, you know, now going home, all the classes are ending, huh? Yeah, so that's what you call the cloche. So when you say la cloche sonne is to ring. The bell is ringing, okay? Yes. Yeah.
Fenêtre.
Fenêtre. Remember the the end is silent. Huh? So it's like you say fenêtre. You're saying something like this. Like this. You see? Fenêtre. Okay? Fenêtre. Okay? Then as we wind up, I have another class from 11.
Oh yeah. Fenêtre, you know. The last one, fenêtre, genou,
yeah. Genou is the is the knee. The knee.
Oh, genou. My knee.
Yeah,
my knee.
Yeah.
Painful.
So if you add X at the end, now that it means knees, huh? The knees. So when you say je suis à genoux, I'm on my knees, meaning that you're kneeling down. Okay. So when you are making your prayers, you say Dieu merci, je suis à genoux devant toi. God, thank you. I'm on my knees before you. Yes, French is very interesting.
And those people who are proposing to their ladies, I'm on my knees.
Oh yes, exactly. Again, yeah, bébé, je suis à genoux. Peux-tu m'épouser? Now you're asking her if she can, accept. So that is also in that context. You also use that. Yeah, anything that deals with kneeling down.
Cheval.
Cheval is the horse, huh? Cheval. We say cheval. No, it has got now the E. You see at the end here, look at how it is written on your left. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's now the E. So we say that say fe, not fe, fenêtre, genou, then cheval, not che, but che. Like it's the O, but we say cheval. Cheval is the horse. Then we have cerise. Cerise is the, I think there's a fruit called cherry. Do you know it? Yeah, that is it in French. Yes, cerise. Okay. Yeah. So basically, through practice, I believe that it will come to pass. Then we have with the French semi-vowels, as I said, we are talking about this. These are French semi. The French semi-vowels are the following. So we have got like W, we have got foi, oui, Louis. So you see OU and U, okay? Then we have got, we also have the Louis and Swiss, again, UI. Then we have got here, I told you double L is I. So this, we say oreille, EE, because double L is Y and Y is I. So oreille, we say mireille, okay? Oreille, mireille. For example, if you have, we have this verb here. You see that verb? Try to read it.
Briller.
To shine. Briller to shine. You will meet that verb when we come to learning verbs. So we say briller, to shine. Yeah.
Briller.
So we say le soleil brille. The sun shines. Okay. The sun shines.
Mm.
Yeah, I said the horloge is the clock, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, horloge is the clock. I've just confirmed that. So,
Yeah.
gentlemen, that
Yeah.
marks the end of our lesson today.
Okay.
And I believe you learned something out of
I've
that.
learned something, and I want to practice when I have time, practice, and
Yes,
the consonants, the sound, the
vowels.
vowels.
Yeah,
Oh,
very important.
those are fundamentals, the basics.
Yeah, very important.
Mm.
And
Oh. So, are you going to leave that in the system so that I can access it, or
yeah,
I take
the
note?
document, you see, this document I was sharing with you,
Yeah.
this one I was sharing with you,
Yeah.
I think I posted it on the portal.
Yeah, that's there.
This one you can, but if you want this one also,
Yeah.
the one for
Please.
I was using to make notes,
Yeah.
I can also put it there.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, because I think it explains quite a number of things.
Yeah.
So I'm going to post it as notes. I'm going to post it in the next few minutes.
Okay,
So what
okay,
I'll
Mwalimu.
do, let me just save it
Yeah.
as we say today's notes.
Yes.
We call it today's notes.
Notes. Yes. And I don't know whether I'm the only student or some other students are there, but they did not just attend.
Yeah, but so far, you know, the students started registering last week.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure others will
Join later.
join, but we cannot wait for them. You know, we cannot we cannot delay a student who has registered waiting for others to join.
Yeah.
Because even if you happen to be alone, you will have to just be taught.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Okay. That's very good, Mwalimu.
Yes, so let me see.
So Mwalimu, where are you from? You're Uma.
Yeah. I'm from Kenya. You are waiting for a Congolese to teach you?
No.
From for a foreigner.
No. From which part of Kenya?
No,
County.
I am from Siaya County.
Which part of Siaya?
Rarieda.
Oh, I'm from Bondo.
Yes, Bondo, I know. Bondo is not far from
your place.
From my place, although it is quite a distance because, you know, in the olden days, people used to walk long distances, but nowadays people have become lazy, sorry to say. You are staying just next to office where you are supposed to work, but you don't want to walk.
It's a shame.
So people don't want to do practice. And,
Good.
I don't know. So let me save this.
Okay, save it, Mwalimu, then I can have a look at it later as well.
Yeah, it is important.
Yeah.
Let me put it under the HM. Let's save it here. Good. So allow me just to post it immediately.
Okay. You have to go for a class.
Yeah, my class is
starting. Okay.
So let me just also mark you. The register.
Yeah.
So I have to log in again. So the class is recorded. I will post it on the. I will also post it on the YouTube channel, and then I will put the link.
Okay.
So that you can also revisit it. You know, as you repeat. You know, it's just like a lesson we have. Now we will be trying now to, you know, go through again what you've learned, because, you know, you might have not gotten everything. All right. So through that also it is important for you to, you know, go through the same as Just a minute. So I will add it here. So you'll find it as a file.
Okay.
Under the Zoom, the link. Huh?
Okay.
Did you get a notification when I created?
Yeah, I got a notification joined through a video, something.
Yeah, that is how the system works.
Oh.
So because here, notes, today's notes, something like that. So it is done. So you'll find those notes there.
Okay.
In terms of a word. Now let me mark the register. Okay. So what I need to do, I didn't create the attendance. Huh?
Okay.
So allow me to do that right away. Add sessions. Today is
Today is 20th. 21st.
21st. So it will run
Yeah.
from 14th. That was last week. So I will mark you present because we communicated, right?
Yeah, sure.
So our class is the morning from 8, sorry. That's the Kenyan time.
Yeah.
So what's the time in Japan?
Right now it is 5. It is almost 5. We are 6 hours ahead of you, so just a minute to 5.
Ah.
Yeah, six
So
hours ahead of
meaning the class at 11 is convenient with you, or you work until what time?
I work until 5. So classes, that would be convenient for me would be okay. Like now you see I've just squeezed in some time while I'm at work. So after
Okay.
5 would be okay for me. But again, after 5, like I said, we are 5 hours ahead of you. There's another class for communications coming up.
Yeah.
So I really have to figure out when I can,
So
attend
until
class or
31st.
yeah.
Okay. Until 31st of August. Of no. 30th of should be October, right?
So Mwalimu, when is the next lesson? I can check in my timetable anyway.
Yes, yeah, you can check the next lesson. For me, I don't know which class you have, but
Yeah.
the classes begins here at 8 to 11, then 11 to 2, then 2 to 5.
Yeah. Is that every day or on specific?
So
I will
it
check my
depends.
calendar anyway.
Check the
my
timetable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have it.
Yeah, I have it. I go through the I know how to get the timetable. I have it. I printed it out.
Yeah,
somewhere.
or you can just go to the portal through news and announcements.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you check your comments.
Yeah,
So
French class. Okay.
Tuesday last week we communicated.
Yeah.
So let me mark you present.
Yeah, thank you.
So present. The rest are not there. today is 21st. Present. So done. So thank you so much for today. I believe at least now you can practice the French alphabets, the vowels, simple vowel, compound vowels, and I believe you had quality time in a class and
that was very good.
something. Yeah, so
Je
thank you so much.
Masiro.
Masiro, Monsieur Masiro. Yes, yes. So thank you so much. Let's do this some other time. You can also chat me through WhatsApp. I know you have my number.
Thank you.
So
I
you
have
can
it,
also find me on
Mwalimu.
WhatsApp. So thank you so much and have a wonderful,
Same to you,
day.
We
now
meet
on
again.
your end is a wonderful evening.
Yeah, it's a wonderful evening. Almost winding up.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot,
let's stop there.
Mwalimu.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care next time.
Bye-bye.